All right, so I'm feeling pretty good about what I got done yesterday. I got 9, 9 out of the 13 sprites done. And today, I got to go dog sit for my mom for a couple hours in the afternoon, so I'm going to try to squeeze out something this morning, but I don't know how that's going to go. I'm not feeling super creative today. But I was going to start with just trying to reuse assets that I have. And start working on level 3. So let's see, what's level 3 be? Start with an easy thing. One of these is a cave. I need to draw a cave door still. God. I'm just gonna plug something. Oh, I came up with an idea the other day. That's right. Let's lock this solid so I don't mess that up. No, lock it. And then I need to find my notes. Cave is down here. It's basement, cave. This is cave. Right. Start with the easy stuff. This needs to be the one that's this. No, it's gonna be black, that's right, because it's You're very helpful, Cactar. Super helpful. Geez, 3 days. That's almost 4 days. I'm not even sure that was the right freaking tile. My brain is not working well this morning. Oh, that's the one behind the tree. This one. "9:30 a.m. So it's like 2:30 your time? "2:30 p.m. Look at me knowing time zones. Yeah, I struggle with them usually. It's only because Jackie's also UK. We were figuring out the other day. I used to be sold software, and one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done was call a prospect's cell phone at 6:30 in the morning because I forgot about the time zones. And I remembered as I was as it was ringing, but I know there's caller ID, so I was like, what do I do? Do I hang up? Thank God the person thought it was funny. And he was an early riser, so he didn't mind. No, I would not be kind to someone calling me at 6:30 in the morning. And I try to be a kind person, but that would not go well with me. Actually, I keep my phone on mute, so they wouldn't even be able, you can't even call me at 6:30 in the morning. Jackie! Yeah. I have to go to my mom's. I don't like that. I'm going to draw something new for that one. This afternoon to watch her dogs while there are tree people at her house, so they don't let the dogs out. Thank you for reminding me of the timer. It's part of the reason why the timer thing doesn't always work for me. Like, I have like a little egg timer I use sometimes, but I forget. Oh, you can see the dogs in the background. Gators, ENTs, squirrel thought. I don't know. I think I'm gonna use these instead. These look a little bit better. That's one? Yeah? Yeah. Maybe? That part looks weird. Fancy, fancy. Ah, yes, dogs. The people who do the trees are gonna have to walk in the backyard, and she wants to make sure that her dogs don't get, like, they don't leave the gate open and dogs get out. Just zoom this in. What am I looking for? I'm looking for rocks is what I'm looking for. Those are up top. So I'll actually be working over at her house while I'm there. I just won't be streaming because I don't, it's just too much. Too much. Who let the dogs out? Yes. Hopefully nobody. Who let the dogs out? I remember that. That's an oldie. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we had one of our neighbors. He's pissed. What is going on with that? Why is that little white bit right there? So I guess somebody hit a deer near us, and like on a road nearby, and like, you know, like 10th of a mile from us. And our neighbor a little bit farther down the road had on his security camera, and he like posted to Reddit and a few other places in our local town, mad, very, very, very mad that somebody, this couple, I guess, they like picked up the deer in a wheelbarrow and like dumped it in the woods across from his house. And I was walking Hobo yesterday morning and I could smell it. I was like, ooh, something died over here. And turns out this couple, like, I looked like they meant well, you know. They were, you know, they walked even out to he had posted a bunch of pictures of them online saying, who are these people? They dumped a dead deer and now I have to smell it. And the sucky part is they dumped it in a ravine. So there's like this really nice little loop that we can walk that has like this little creek that runs through it. But it's a good 10-foot drop down into it and super overgrown. And this couple like wheeled the little baby deer, dead baby deer down the road and like dumped it into the ravine. And there's even like a shot of them like hugging and looking down in there. And so they you know, it looks like they've meant to do well. But that neighbor is pissed because you know, you can smell dead deer, and it's pretty strong. So, ooh, can I use this? Yes. It was a little baby deer. So I'm just surprised how angry he is. Like, I don't think they meant it. I don't think they like, oh, I'm gonna go dump it from this man's house because I don't like him. But, you know, sometimes people let the anger take over. Well, it just smells like any other dead animal. Just a large one. Hell yeah, to the roofs. Look at me reusing tiles. That was the wrong one. This one. This one. Oh yeah, yeah. Anger's powerful no matter what. For sure. Maybe we'll use the other one for that, and then, because this looks like it's supposed to be a chimney. Oh, he put this. We're in a small community, so that couple will eventually see it. Someone will see them and be like, "Oh, you pissed this person off." Not quite sure how I'm going to handle this part. It's recycling, recycling. I have to say, being able to flip tiles is pretty awesome. Even though it may be slightly cheating, because, well, it's not cheating, but I think we looked it up, you can't flip tiles in Game Boy, so, but that's not one of the requirements. This looks weird. I'm going to keep it now. I don't know. Now that I think about it, maybe it's like... I don't know about all that. You know what I'm thinking? I'm just remembering, you could jump over this. This isn't equal a solid tile. So I can do this. Well, actually I can do this. This is left, left. This is the center. Yeah, a funny thing is I do have flip versions in here. I'm just being lazy. I don't want to go find them. But I may end up cleaning it up a bit because tile sheets, I got plenty of space. I just need to be a little bit smarter with it and clean, like have it more consolidated. But oh wait, this is supposed to be a chimney. That's right. That's what he said. So I need to... I forgot. Those are balconies. Do you know if the NES could flip? I can't remember. Flip tiles? I remember watching a video on... who was it? People who made micro mages. Oh. And they, I can't remember what they did though. They did a great little video on using my words. What are my words? On making retro games. Sean's working his day job today. He's sad. Sean, is this supposed to be a chimney as well? Right here. Suppose I could look at my notes. Yep, that is supposed to be a chimney. So we will actually switch this to the other roof. No, you have chimney. Chimney right here. This hole. No? This is a chimney. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I don't know. This will be definitely something that I will consider redoing if I have the time. Like if we were doing our own game, I would be doing a unique roof, but I'm running out of time. I know. Squirrel. Dude, he's got a big old pecan in his mouth. Nope. Nope, not gonna be able to use that. The jam ends 7 a.m. on Monday, our time. What you got? You got an idea? You got an idea, Jackie? That was excitement of someone who's got an idea. Did you know? Yeah, we did pretty well last year. We were really proud of that. I mean, I don't know if you can call it winning, you know what I mean? It's just like we were ranked, but we felt like we were winning because, you know, we were ranked by other people who participated in the jam, and that felt really cool. Like other devs looking at your game and being like, yeah, you know, y'all did good. So, yeah, it felt really good, actually. We were really proud of that. But actually, to full disclosure, we didn't actually, like, originally we were ranked like 7th, but 2 people got disqualified for various reasons. So then we were bumped up to 5th. gonna have to come up with a new drawing for a locked door. But we will deal with that later. Oh God, no. As far as when we want to be finished, hey, dear. If it was up to Sean, we'd be finished Friday. But we want to be done by Sunday. By Sunday, I just want to be making the jam page and putting it up. You know, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be done with all the art and everything by Friday. Saturday, we'll do play testing and any tweaking that needs to be done. And then Sunday, post it. Yep. He's a real live person, y'all.
So I wanted to
Oh my God, what are you gonna tell me?
give you some feedback.
Yeah, let me get your feedback. Everyone say hello.
Hello, everyone. Am I on camera? I can't tell. No, I'm not. I need to poke my head. Oh, I just like a 20-second delay. So
Here,
there's no
I'll
way
show
I'll be
you.
able to-
I got it around here somewhere.
Oh, there I am. Hello. Maximum awkwardness. Okay. So I was imagining this is the outside.
Uh-huh.
So there would be siding. And this is sort of the front of the house. So the siding would kind of come up through here. And this would just be the line of the roof. Get what I'm saying? So like if you Google front of a house or something.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
You want a roof
'Cause
line.
You can go here.
Yeah, well, you can go there on this house too.
Yeah.
That's why I used it.
But you can't go,
Oh, crap.
you know what I mean?
Ugh. Yeah, I know what you mean. So I can't use any of this because this is telling the player
And
the wrong
then
thing.
The other thing too.
Shit. Sorry,
is
guys.
That, oh, I guess you're kind of doing it. I misunderstood the graphics.
You're right. This is not a one-way. This is solid.
Yeah, so I was just imagining like.
But this is right. No, this is not right.
Yeah, that's right-ish.
No, it's not because...
But I was imagining this to be kind of like, well, it doesn't really make sense. I was imagining it to be like you jumping down the chimney, but yeah, it doesn't really make sense there.
Yeah.
Like here, it makes a little bit more sense.
Wait, this is inside or outside?
Well, that's why it doesn't make sense. Because it's supposed to be the outside, but then you're jumping through the chimney, which doesn't make sense. But maybe just leave it as you had it. This is the chimney part at least. Because I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
No.
But it's a video game, so whatever.
Well, I just undid it, so...
Well, I'm saying those stones you had on the left and right. I think that's like the idea here too.
But the problem with that stones is that I'm communicating something different to the player.
Yeah,
No, wait. Yeah, I am communicating something different to the player because the stones you can step through, you know? And I don't want to, you know what I mean? I think that's...
Well,
See,
whatever. That was a couple levels ago.
one. It was one level ago.
But anyways, I just wanted to
Oh, thanks, dear.
walk you through my thoughts on
No, it's a good thing that you did. I get what you... Oh my God, why are you doing that, Nancy? Oh, it's because I'm on erase, not
I
stamp.
mean, ideally these would be like sloped collision, but we just can't do that.
But I can still make it look slopey, you know?
Yeah, it's
Like-
none of it's like intended to be gameplay. It's just intended to be like bonus. Hey, I'm the vampire. I can actually climb on the roof. It's not like important for progressing through the level.
Yeah.
And it's not like there's enemies up there that are like attacking you. So it's not like you have to have like,
Because I can do something like that, you know?
yeah,
Kind of give it a slope look.
yeah, it's a good idea.
I know it's a good idea. And then I'll make something for that.
But yeah, that part doesn't really make sense. But oh well. I would just do what you did before with the stone. And you could actually slide that one block over so you have a little stone on the right side.
This?
Yeah.
So what do you mean?
Just move those two to yeah, exactly. And then put two solid ones here on the right and then make the gap there. Well, you would right click yeah, there and no, well, yeah. There you go. Then you can put stone on both sides.
Well, dear, I'm trying to reuse things.
I know. I would say just use the stone. It's not a big deal.
What's going on here?
Well, this is the divide, so you don't actually see that.
Oh, so this splits.
Yeah, you don't actually see that.
You should have made a special tile for that.
Well, my special tile is that when it's solid, top to bottom.
But you see how that's difficult for me, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you for your feedback. I was imagining some like wreckage or something here to kind of block you. Like, I don't know, cars or something, I don't know. But
Okay.
anyways, I just wanted to talk to you about that.
Thank you, dear. Oh, wait, I have a question. Wait, this is still outside, right?
A is outside, B is inside.
Cactar! You didn't miss too much.
So yeah, anything on A is outside and then B is inside.
What questions do you have, Cactar? Is it supposed to be a cave, dear?
Not really. It's just like I guess it turns into a cave. It's like a kind of a basement at first. If you go to B, you can see that it turns into a cave, I think.
All right. Cactar wants to know, will this be released as a GBA ROM file?
No, absolutely not.
He says no, absolutely not.
This is written in JavaScript.
He'd have to rewrite it.
Yeah, it would be a huge pain in the butt. I mean, I guess it actually couldn't because, well, maybe it could, but probably not. The tiles are 11 by 11, which is not compatible with the GBA without a lot of trickery. So, no, it will not be a GBA ROM.
And he has another question.
What's that?
Does Sean ever stream?
I do not. I do not stream.
He should stream.
This is me streaming. I'm doing it right now. I'm participating in the stream with my head off screen.
One day we'll get him to do it.
I'm going back to work.
Enjoy, dear. I've been trying to get him to. Like, he talks to himself all the time. Like, he already halfway does it. He just doesn't, you know, maybe I should just put a camera in his house or in his office and just not tell him. I'm going to color this way. Oops, wash, Command C. I think he should stream. I feel like, I joke around, I tell people like my streams are neither educational nor, or informational nor entertaining, but Sean could do educational streams. Like, I think people would learn from watching him code. And he's really good at explaining things. Yeah, that was kind of funny. We were talking last night. We watch these one streamers called Game Beaters, and they stream retro games and homebrews. And they were playing a puzzle game. And it was funny watching them stream it because puzzle games are difficult to not difficult to stream. I'm just not sure if people enjoy it because, well, it's a puzzle game, you know, and it's like, I enjoy watching people play puzzle games because I like to try to figure it out, but I think some people, like, it's just not that great. And then when you're trying to get, like, someone's trying to explain something, it's kind of, you know, difficult to get that communication across. There's this one person like trying to explain to the guys how to like solve a puzzle, and it was like, I don't know, it was just funny to watch them try. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that you find it helpful. And I mean, it's cool too, like, 'cause people, I started doing this, you know, just to see what would happen. And plus, like, marketing is my job for our business. And I figured, hey, I could kill two birds with one stone if I start, oh my God, I've been doing the wrong one. Oh God, how many of these did I do on the wrong one? This whole thing. This whole thing. It was funny, we actually talked at one point, you know, because we would like to, it would be awesome if making games was our full-time job. Like, that's all both of us did. So we've been trying to look into, you know, income streams that would free up Sean's brain to code games. And that's part of the reason why we make like physical puzzles too, because that's us again exploring different streams of income. And so at one point, you know, I was just on YouTube and I saw this dude streaming ASMR. He wasn't streaming, but I think he just had videos, ASMR coding. And I'm like, this would be awesome. Like, Sean codes all day already. Like, just stick a camera in front of him, let him code. But we've been playing with like different ideas like that. Because with, like, as it is now, like, he can't, you know, he's a senior developer. He like builds things and like figures stuff out and all this other kind of stuff. And by the time he's done with his day job, he just doesn't have the brain power to do anything else. And anyways, but he's an introvert, and that the whole thought of getting in front of a camera and doing that makes him extremely uncomfortable. So I do not push him. Yeah, the puzzle games gameplay takes part on the mind of the person that's playing it. Yeah, it was funny too to watch the guys like play it, because they don't talk as much as when they play like beat 'em ups and stuff like that. Yeah, it's the clicking of the keyboard. And this guy, he just programs like little apps. The few that I watched, like one, I think he was building like a weather app or something like that. We even bought him like a little keyboard to use. It clicks. I find that weird, man. Like, so one of the ideas that like got me doing this was that I started doing pottery this year, like throwing pottery on a pottery wheel. Well, when I started, I didn't have access to a kiln, you know, so I knew that I was just going to throw stuff and then do what's called reclaiming when you reuse the clay. So I would never have any proof of what I built, you know, I made. So I was like, I'll just record what I make. And then I had so many videos and so much hours. Sean was like, we can't store this on, we have a NAS, we have like a little storage system. He's like, this is taking up too much space. You got to do something else with it. I was like, well, I'll just use YouTube for free storage. And then, but they like throttle the quality of your video. So then one day I was like, all right, I'm going to make it public. No one will watch. You know, I was kind of embarrassed by it. I was like, no one will watch this. Like, I didn't put any hashtags or anything. Well, there was a few people that found it, and one of the people was a pottery streamer, and he's like, you should just stream your stuff, because I don't edit my videos. It's just, you know, me throwing my pottery, and then, but I was like amazed at, so then I started streaming, and it was cool. Like, people do the same thing as here. People come by and say hi. But I just still find it kind of odd. Like, there's like a voyeurism to it or something. Like, I don't know. I think I'm just old. It weirded me out at first, but now I'm like, now I enjoy it. Now I have like people like you guys that like stop by and say hi and talk, and you know what I mean? Now it feels more like just conversing with friends. So it feels less weird. I could see myself like getting sucked into that. Why does this modern house have... Oh, it's their exit of the house. Hi, Green Hunter. I think the thing with finding things interesting is like seeing people be into something, you know? Like really enjoying it. This is all gray. I think it's fun watching people get excited over things that they enjoy. You know what? I could totally believe that. Because some days, like last night, by the time I stopped, sometimes I don't feel right. I don't feel right in the brain at all. Sean looks at me a little crazy sometimes. Says I get this look, wide eyes and like very obsessive. Yeah, I know they are, but I want to leave them for now so I remember where they are, so in case I want to draw something. Well, I guess these don't really matter. Okay, well, I do need to know that then, because that way I need to leave those open so I don't draw over them. C2. C2 is the clown. Okay. No, we have not come up with a story yet. We will eventually. Ooh, that's an interesting one I can use. Oh, I'm totally going to use that in the steps. Look at that. Look at these people having front porches now. Look at that little stoop. Got sidetracked. Nope, no story. We will eventually. I'm sure of it. We had well, the story was kind of implied for, oops, for Over the Moon. The ending was cute. I really liked the ending, but I don't know how many people actually got to it. I'd like to turn Over the Moon into a full game, but again, like Sean said, it was coded in a different language. Oops, wrong one. Do it. There's a reason why everything's open source. We want people to go in there and mess with it. It'd be awesome if someone made something cool with our stuff. Ooh, these can be roof tiles. Look at that, roof tiles. Because these are solids in the mortuary. Problem solved. Ooh, that's clever. The vampire, the witch, and the werewolf. That's clever. I like that. I do think it's a mistake for us to always leave story to the end, because I mean, by the end, our creative juices are just gone. Yeah, I need some creepy stuff for sure. There's a lot that it's kind of the reason why I'm reusing tiles now, so then I can go through and make more interesting looking stuff, you know, to spice it up, make the world more interesting. Nope, nope. Not gonna happen there. Look at that. That's something. Looks like an edge of a house. Agreed. But that's also why we do these things. Like, it's all practice. If we had probably like one of the few things that people like commented on a lot about Inky was like, oh, we didn't understand the story, or they wanted they wanted more cinematics, which we thought that was hilarious because neither Sean nor I like particularly love cinematics. And in games, like overly long cinematics. Oops. Like, what was it? I was a big fan of the Final Fantasy games growing up. And I don't remember which one I got to. It was like 13 or something. I don't remember. But the cinematics were so long. And I was like, oh my God, this is never going to end. I was like, if I have to take a bathroom break during the cinematic, then it's too long. But I think that's partly my ADHD, and I just have a hard time sitting through stuff. Oh, that's good enough. You get muddy, dear?
What's that?
You get muddy?
Ants.
Really? Damn ants, man. I need something underneath this roof to make that look better. I think when I get to my mom's, I'm just going to draw directly on this. I'm going to export all this. Woo! Hobo was touchy about his paws. Poor thing, man. I don't know what that dog went through in his life, but he's been through it.
Big thing of ants.
Yeah?
Yeah, they swarmed me and him.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you get bit?
We only have. I got the hell out of there.
Yeah. You alright, Hobo? Come here.
He had 2 ants on him. I had a couple on me.
Hope you didn't get bit, kiddo.
His hair protects him, I think.
That, or do they just get buried in his hair? He doesn't trust you now. I still want to make like a step for that. We'll see. Oh, that's weird. No, it's not what we want. That's not what we want either. Could not agree with you more on that. You know, it's interesting too because, you know, I'm old enough to remember the progression of, you know, that changing. Where, oh, that's supposed to be the chimney, I think, again. Sean has these chimneys. Could just do the rock. And there's a lot of people who do, I'm gonna try to use my words. What are those called? Like they're like story, okay-ish. Okay-ish. They're like visual novels. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. I mean, different strokes for different folks, for sure. It's just, I was just surprised to see so many people feel like to miss the cinematics. I was like, really? All right. Which we'll never do long cinematics. Like, partly our thing, though, is, you know, making games for people who don't have a lot of time. And cinematics take up time, so... I haven't played Left 4 Dead yet, but it's on my list. I've heard people speak extremely highly of it. And we watched the show was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Make this a big tree. I want a big tree here. Oops, that's not right. No, it's still not right. Can't see. That's not a big tree. Where's my big tree? Small tree. Big tree. There we go. Oh, there you go. I am thinking of the wrong game. Left 4 Dead is what you played, Sean. Did I play Left 4 Dead with you? This is how my brain works. This is why we have a book to write down all the movies we watch. That was, I mean, obviously I had zombies, but which zombie one was it? It wasn't the parkour one, right? Do I not have a branch for big trees? Need to fix that. I need to fix these branches. They're kind of questionable. Hello, FNF Goku. Yeah, it sounds familiar, but like they all have the big guy. I have to do this. That's still on my list. Dude, you're naming like a... I'm gonna Google it. I like faintly remember this. What was the story though? All right, eyeball break, water break. That's, you're naming every zombie movie, like game ever. I'm thinking. I'm Googling it. Was there one, like, was there a point where you're running through like a parking lot and there's like buses that you're jumping on top of? Because I'm pretty sure that's the one that gave me the nightmare about Delta. Yeah, okay, I think I finally remember this. Yeah, like AI that tries to scare you isn't good. I mean, I just tend to panic, that's all. And mash buttons, which is not, you know, the best strategy for first-person shooters. Gator, come here. Come here. Do you want in that bed? Yeah, I remember this. There's another one point where you're running through an apartment building and we had to go outside and then back in. Yeah, I remember this. We should play that again. That was fun. trying to give my eyes a break by staring outside. Yesterday, my eyes were quite dry by the end of the day. I've been trying to get Sean to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Have y'all played that one? All right, timer. I gotta set this one for 45 minutes because I've got to leave by 11. I gotta stop by 11:30 so I can head to my mama's. One of these days, Sean will play it. Play Fortnite. I think I'm past the age limit to pick up Fortnite. Dude, you got like Xboxes and prison? That's awesome. I mean, I know prison isn't awesome, but that's awesome that you still got video games. I didn't play the first one, but I played the second, and it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It just made me want to like go and, I don't know, tour the US. Man, I'm bad at first-person shooters, though. I mean, I'll try anything once, so I say that. Serving time, that's what people do in prison. They serve their time. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are here in the States. I may just carry these steps. I want a PS. Well, I want a PlayStation. So my devices, historically, like I had Super Nintendo, then I had a PlayStation 1, and then I had a PlayStation 2, I believe. But I don't think I had I think I had a PlayStation or Xbox. I can't remember. So my dad had given it to me. I took his old ones. And then I gave that to my nephew, and then Sean and I got an Xbox. And in my opinion, I like the PlayStation more than Xbox. That is a ongoing disagreement between Sean and I. does PlayStation still not do backwards compatibility? Like, that's still, like, a thing? I need to do a gray background. I prefer PlayStation. And the funny thing is that Sean's constantly complaining about the UI of the Xbox and the store. And I'm like, I don't know, but I would say PlayStation's better. And Sean, if you're there, I have a question for you too. Is there a reason why this is a solid and this is a pass-through, a one-way? See, I don't play online with people, so I'm okay with that. I wish y'all could see the squirrel that walks by me all the time. He just did a little dance for me. He's got a pecan in his mouth. He's super happy. It would look a lot better if I could do a one-way, just saying. Hi, squirrel. Ah. Okay. I'll figure something out for that. Man, I need to fix those windows. I need to move them all down one. If I moved them all down one, I could use that piece. So I'm going to do that. I'm feeling pretty good about how this is going so far. I feel like I could get this done today, and then I'd have all day tomorrow to fine-tune stuff and finish up. Let's go to our tiles. If I move these windows down once, exit. File, save, file, export, export as, export. Turn that back on. Now we're cooking. Now we can do this. I don't know about that. Hobo, baby, come here. I know. I think it's better like that. Just realized this is not the same roof. Well, crapola. We may do some adjustments later. And it doesn't change the fact this doesn't work. Well, there goes my brilliant idea. Damn it. I'm gonna have to walk hobo before I go to my mom's. I don't know if you can hear him, but that is him licking the floor. He is chasing the light reflection from the window. I love him, but he's not quite right. He's got issues, right, kiddo? Ooh. This kind of looks like stairs. Maybe I'll do that. I kind of like this. And then I can just do, hopping back over to Ace Bright. Where's that? I don't know, I may do actually. I don't know which one I'll do. Command V. Hmm. Damn it. I was so close. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all those. I think I'm gonna just let them sit for a second. But I do like the way that looks though. This little table as the steps instead. Maybe I just leave it like that and just do this. Yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, I left a spread on. I need to go to a spread anyway. Okay. Save, export. Maybe. Oh, but I have that. That's nice. I didn't think about that. Yes, dear.
Some things for you.
Oh no.
One is that I have a meeting at 12, just so you know.
Oh, I'm getting off in 30 minutes anyway, or
Yeah.
15 minutes.
The other is
What'd I do?
if you scroll to the left. So the idea here was that this was the exterior wall of the house right here,
Mm-hmm.
and these are like windows that are like they busted through or something.
So you're going inside the house here?
Mm-hmm.
So this is an interior of the house.
Correct. So like this edge would be light gray, this edge is dark gray, and this is like the wall of the house. No,
What?
the wall is here.
Here.
No, one to the left.
Here.
Yes.
But this is a window.
Yeah, that's a window inside the wall. Exactly.
No.
Well, that's the edge of the house, right?
Mhm.
And that's a window, and that's a window.
Okay.
Good, baby.
Thank you. All right, I need to make a notes. I'm gonna stop in 15, so. Okay, that's not what I need. All right, so I need to draw windows, window overlay, so it looks like they're going into the house. Step. One way. Hi, Adam. Sean, is this the interior or exterior of a house? I suppose I could just look at my notes. But didn't you say this was a window? No? All right. Balconies. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, I've got enough done. I'll keep working on this over at my mom's. And hopefully I'll continue being productive. Thanks for coming to hang out. And I'll make this more fun. Have an awesome day.